Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher and higher.
Hello and welcome back to our daily Barca News Digest. Let's begin today's video with a very good news from FC Barcelona official website, which announced yesterday that Messi has finally agreed terms to renew his contract. The new terms include a contract expiring in June 2021 and will see his release clause rise to 300 million euros. Although the details were not revealed, some media, one of which is Corriere dello Sport, believes that the new deal is worth 39.4 million euros per year. Other medias introduce a bonus of 50 million euros as a re-signing fee. Regardless, this will make him deservedly the world's highest paid football player. With amazing records, both individually and collectively, Messi has pretty much won everything there is to win, but the World Cup. And this new deal will ensure that the best player in history ends his career as a Blaugrana. Let's move to the next topic. According to NTV Sport, Ahmed Bouloud, agent of Arda Turan, has confirmed once more that his client will be staying with Barca and does not plan on leaving. Bouloud said, I quote, "Arda will stay with Barcelona. He still has a 3-year contract. He will be joining his teammates for the preseason on the 12th of July." End of quote. However, according to multiple sources in Spain, Valverde does not count on Arda for the upcoming season, especially since the position he occupies is already overcrowded and will be even more with the arrival of new players such as Verratti and or Ceballos. Next in our list is Mundo Deportivo, which reports that PSG has informed Verratti that they won't start negotiating with us until they successfully recruit Philippe Coutinho and Kylian Mbappé. The Parisians are said to be offering 135 million euros for Mbappé and 80 million for Coutinho. With such figures, we can assume that they won't have much difficulties to convince Liverpool and Monaco, but perhaps the biggest obstacle would be to persuade the players themselves to move into Paris, specifically Mbappé, who appears to be more inclined to join Real Madrid. It remains to be seen if Barca is willing to take the risk and wait for Verratti. Always according to Mundo Deportivo, Barca apparently has rejected a 35 million euros bid from Manchester City for its versatile midfielder Sergi Roberto. The Catalan medium explains that Valverde considers Roberto as a vital part of his project and counts on him to be his first choice substitute for Sergio Busquets. As a side note, without any surprise, Sergi Roberto's goal in the remontada against PSG in the Champions League semi-finals was selected as the best goal of the season. Next, we can read within Sport that Arsenal has finally agreed to open negotiations with Barca in view of a transfer of Hector Bellerin. Previously, the Gunners were absolutely against selling their right back, but now that Bellerin came back from the under-21 Euro and clearly conveyed his desire to go back to his former club, now Arsenal has no choice but to listen to our proposal, and it would seem that we are ready to offer them 30 million euros plus variables. In another subject, Sport reported that Guangzhou Evergrande has rejected a bid of 20 million euros from Barca for Paulinho, and consequently confirms the rumors that were linking us to the Brazilian international. The Chinese club declared Paulinho as non-transferable, and his coach Luis Felipe Scolari stated that his player will remain in the club. This move has generated a lot of mixed opinions. Some see in him a decent alternative to Verratti, even though he doesn't have the same profile, while others think that he doesn't have what it takes to play at the highest level. My personal opinion is that Paulinho is a good player and would be a good addition to the squad. However, we need a player that can dictate the flow of a match, a player that can assume the same role that was given to Xavi. And as far as I can tell, Verratti seems to be a perfect fit. So in conclusion, yes, I wouldn't mind signing Paulinho, but not at the expense of Verratti. That was all the news we have for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And Visca el Barça!